Oh, poopy. Well, I'm just gonna leave it up on this. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it on this. That's fine. Um, I'm watching this debate with Haas and good old Kevin Castley. I almost forgot his name. I'll probably forget his name within a week, but anywho. And they're talking, of course, about multipolarity versus unipolarity, and Has labels Kevin as an anarchist. And I think this is very common now of Haas, and he's kind of falling down the Vosh trap. And I think this is what happens with debate bros. They debate so many people that they put them in a single category. The thing is, Haas can go ahead and explain it all he wants to, but he's gone so far down the ML rabbit hole that he will label anybody that is not a full on ML as he is, the Marxist Leninist that he is, that brand, that he will simply call them anarchists. Anarchists. And it's just like, because he would do the same thing probably with fascists and say, well, fascists. I mean, you could name it as a stretch, but I mean, you could at least say with fascist, you could say, yeah, fascism has some connection with anarchism, at least on some very small threads that you can kind of bring back to. It's like, okay, maybe they're hooked up with not Bukharin, no, not Bookchin either. I'm sorry, H, not Bukharin. What is his name? It's gonna bug the hell out of me now. Bukharin anarchist? Nikolai Bukharin? No. It's not him. I'm trying to think of the name of it because it's gonna bug the hell out of me. I'm sorry, folks. Bakunin, that's it. Bakunin. Yeah, Bakunin, that's it. Yeah, Bakunin. But okay, you can make some connections because of Bakunin. He said some anti-Semitic stuff, so maybe I guess you could label it like I say. To me, it's a stretch. It is. It's a big stretch, to say the least. But I guess you could see them as that in some form. But I think that it's the same thing with Vosh goes down. He'll label folks. It's like when he was debating that Professor Flowers gal, and she's like, "You're just these black separatists. They're just neo Nazis." And he'll just start labeling folks as Nazis. It's like, but of course, the what he'll say is, "Oh well, I don't say everybody's a Nazi." It's just like, come on. But I think that's one of the faults of debate bros. When it's like when you're willing to take up debate after debate after debate after debate, you know, tens of hundreds of debates that you've done with however many folks, and most of them are retarded. I'll admit, but you lose a certain amount of subjectivity, and more specifically, objectivity. You lose objectivity when you're talking with so many people because you have that pre-planned thing, and they say little trigger words, and the minute they say trigger words, then you have gone deaf. You have already made up your decision that yes, this person's bad. I can no longer take this person in good faith, and you simply revert back to something else, right? It's like when you're arguing with someone that you've lived with for years, right? This has happened many times. I can speak with my mom, right? Where it's just like she's, there's a certain attitude. And it's just like, oh, okay. Oh, we're going down that path. Okay. All right. Then I'll act this way then. And you go ahead and hide or whatever, right? And no, don't read between the lines too heavily on that. But, there's that line where it's just like, oh, this person's a neo-Nazi. Okay. And that's what Vosh does. And, Haas has already gone down that path where he's debated so many people and debated these fascists like Zoltanus, quote unquote. And now he'll be like, oh, well, they're anarchists because, to them, that's the worst ideology there is, right? For Haas, it's calling people anarchists because in his eyes, that's the worst ideology. For Vosh, he will call everybody that he truly dislikes a neo-Nazi or like a woke, like a rad lib or a well, he doesn't really use the term rad lib. I was gonna say woke something. I can't think of the word offhand. I can't think of the term that he'll use, but yeah, just those types of folks. He'll label, there's a certain category they'll put them in because they've argued with so many people, and that's what happens. That's the downfall of somebody who does debate after debate. And the thing is, like I say, most internet debates, quote unquote, are relatively low IQ, and they just stick to the most retarded points. And I'll say that, saying that I've done a couple debates myself. I'm somewhat part of this circle, but like I say, I've had maybe what 3 or 4 debates, and like I say, I doubt anyone's going to debate me anymore. Anywho, I think that's all I have to say on that. It's just that's kind of the downfall of debate bros, where it's like they've lost all their objectivity, and they will only label something in these narrow views because they've debated so many people, and they use the same talking points or whatever, and so they'll just be like in their mind, they'll open up that filing cabinet and say, "This is what they are. This is what they are, and I'm not going to change it." You know. Anywho, that's all I got to say. Hopefully y'all enjoy that. See you later. A goodbye.